Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today we're going to do a quick reading to see what messages and guidance Spirit has for you at the time you view this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we get for you today, Pisces. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for Pisces at the time they view this video, please? The first message we get is the Seven of Cups, exploring your options. This can also be fantasy thinking, daydreaming. The Seven of Cups can also represent dating, online dating. What other messages do you have for Pisces, please? But I feel it's more about your options, looking at your options. What other messages for Pisces, please? Yeah, I'm hearing, what do you want? The next card we have is the Queen of Swords, very decisive. Making a decision, holding your hand out in expectancy, having your sword up, ready to cut away anything that is not what you're wanting or anything that gets in the way of your goals. What other messages for Pisces, please? What other messages do you have for Pisces, please, Spirit? Okay, this one. Then we have decisions. So we see the Queen of Swords holding out her hand, making a decision. The Lovers here represents divine masculine and divine feminine. What I'm getting for this particular reading from it is a balance, a delicate balance between your choices and between, I'm hearing outcomes as well. The next card we have is the Knight of Swords, taking action, rushing in, harsh words, but I'm feeling this is very rapid energy. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight, and knights are about taking action. The next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune, change is occurring. Wheel of Fortune is cycles occurring. It's also the number 10, which reduces to the number 1. Let's see what else we get. What other messages for Pisces? What other messages for Pisces, please, Spirit? Anything else for Pisces? Okay, I'm gonna, since a number of them came out, I'm gonna put them back and ask Spirit to be more specific. Spirit, be more specific, please. We ask for you to be more specific and clear for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know, please? There we go. And we have the Devil coming out. So the Devil isn't always a negative energy. It's Capricorn energy, which is business focused, very grounded, very stable. But it's also about materialism. So something material, something very 3D, something earthy or earthly. Let's dive in and see what's going on. The Devil is also number 15, which reduces to a number 6. What is this Seven of Cups for Pisces, please, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Cups? So what we're seeing for the Seven of Cups is there's some confusion about your options. There's some change. Choosing some of these options could be very chaotic or very disruptive as well. The Five of Wands also speaks about drama, strife, conflict, a stirring. You can see in the Five of Wands, a lot of people are doing a lot of things without really doing anything at all. So we're seeing, looking at, I'm getting the message of outcomes as well. Looking at what is going to have the best outcome for you. Let's move on to this Queen of Swords. There could also be some confusion about your options as well. Some chaos, confusion, I'm hearing some drama. For some of you who, if you choose one thing, it's going to cause drama for other people. What is this Queen of Swords, please? What do we need to know about this Queen of Swords? And we have the Ten of Wands. You're putting your burden down. Remember how we were saying with the Queen of Swords, this is about cutting down, cutting away anything that's in your way. There's a burden that you are being asked to cut away. You may have also carried this burden for far too long. We see the person in the Ten of Wands looking rather tired, looking as though they're just ready to put the burden down, and the Queen of Swords is expecting. There's an expectancy within yourself, within your soul, to put a burden down. But it requires this decision, a very balanced decision. What is this Lovers? The Lovers is also Gemini energy. What is this Lovers for Pisces? Now, for some of you, there could be a burden within a relationship. The Lovers does represent love unions, love relationships. What is this Lovers for Pisces, please? Yeah, okay, so as we were saying about love, this is definitely about a choice regarding love, regarding relationships for some of you. For others of you, it's about a choice to choose something that is going to be more on your level, something equal to you. The Two of Cups also speaks about, well, it's unions, contracts, love relationships. Here with the Lovers, this is really definitely pointing towards love. Well, not romance. I wouldn't say romance. We don't have the... I would say romance if a card like the Knight of Cups was out, but it's not. So this is about choices between unions, is the best non-directional way to say it, or like it's not career, it's not love, non-biased, most direct. Thank you, Spirit. The most direct way to say it is a choice between options. Now the two, decisions, choices, and cups are emotions. So this is also choosing based on how you might be feeling about your options. I'm also being drawn to the fact that there's two cups here. So it could very well be that out of all your options, you're going to choose two things as well. Or there could be two things for you to choose from. Let's go look at this Knight of Swords. Spirit, what is this Knight of Swords for Pisces? What is this Knight of Swords for Pisces, please, Spirit? Show us clearly. But we have the Wheel of Fortune showing that you're going to be moving forward towards something. And as I say, you're moving forward towards something, you're not wasting any time doing it. Eight of Cups, moving on. We have the Seven of Cups followed by, eventually, after some decisions, after some changes, after some choices, the decision to move on from what? Move on from chaos, move on from things that are not fulfilling for you, things that are no longer emotionally satisfying for you. And we see that continued momentum of moving on in the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, typically, when it's positively aspected, is about positive change. Conversely, it can be about cycles and negative change. But let's see what this Wheel of Fortune is. Spirit, what is this Wheel of Fortune for Pisces? So there's some element, something that you're moving forward with that you're not necessarily, how do I say, revealing. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull one more card for this Wheel of Fortune. You're moving away from something and it seems as though you can't get away from it fast enough. You're trying to get away from it very quietly. The word sly, not in a negative sense, but very slyly trying to get away from it, as in sly, as in unnoticed. What is this? Or you're making changes, and you're making some changes that are very personal choices, very personal decisions that you are making without the input of other people. What is this Wheel of Fortune, please? One more card for this Wheel of Fortune. And we have two more cards coming out. You're literally moving on, Pisces. You're moving from something where you were carrying a burden, where there's choppy waters, where there was drama. I'm hearing infighting, and you're focused on something new. You're working on a new creation. You're not listening to, how do I say, because what I'm seeing in this card for this particular reading, is the person is creating something. They're looking back at what the instructions of the humans are saying, but you have a greater purpose. You're following a greater purpose, and your decisions are based upon that. You're moving forward towards something that is meant for you. And I say meant for you because we have the devil and the devil's karma. It can't be karma. I don't necessarily believe in karma, but the concept of karma, of something that you almost must do. What is this devil for Pisces, please? And we have the Queen of Cups, your energy, in the feminine water energy. What else do we need to know about this devil? So some of you could have prominent water and prominent Capricorn in your chart as well, I'm hearing. So this could be that you're moving forward, being true to yourself, being true to those traits within the Capricorn, within the water that exists within yourself. What else is this devil, please? What is this devil, please? Now, the Queen of Swords, I'm hearing, she's going to call kettle black. Now, which means, if you're not familiar with this, she's going to say what is what is. Like, if you have an orange, she's going to say the orange is orange colored. She's not going to try to tell you that the orange is purple. That's bullcrap. You know, she's not going to feed you a line of ish. She's going to tell it like it is and be very curt about it. So then we're seeing the King of Swords, that same sword energy, very clear cut. The devil, or I stand corrected. Now the devil I just heard could be a contract or some type of written agreement. The King of Swords could be somebody with legal ability, a lawyer, an attorney, somebody who writes, has some type of profession that writes. The King of Swords can also be a medical professional or somebody has advanced mastery. Let's pull one more card for this devil. One more card. The King of Swords is also air energy. So if you have air in your chart, this could be saying you're being true to yourself as well. So we have Capricorn, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. What else do we need to know about this devil, please? Yeah, you're being true to yourself, moving forward towards what is genuinely, honestly, and authentically in alignment with your happiness. So what we're seeing here, Pisces, is you're at a point, or you've been at a point where you're doing an evaluation. Now, for some of you, you could have been having fantasy thinking, you know, daydreaming about your options, and that may have been causing some chaos. But primarily, the energy I'm pulling or feeling off the Seven of Cups is that you're really looking at your options and you're going forward as you decide what options you're going to move forward with. You're realizing that in order to move forward with an option or new choices, you're going to need to release something, to cut down a burden, to release a burden. And this is a very clear thing. For some of you, it's a love. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, it can be a contract you need to be freed from, but something that you're making a choice that is going to put you in a position where you'll have equal. Instead of carrying a burden by yourself, you're making a decision where you're going to have an equalization, and you can't do it fast enough. It seems as though, you know, you're ready to take action. You've already taken action and you're moving forward. You're very clear on what it is you want to, at this point, after this process, you'll get to the point at least where you're very clear about your intentions, your purpose, but you're not going to convey that or communicate that to other people because, quite frankly, it's none of their business. This is about you. This is about your happiness, the Wheel of Fortune, a major arcana. This is your destiny, your fate. We see moving forward in alignment with your true, authentic self and your true, authentic happiness. So overall, what we're seeing is you're at the point, I keep hearing the word precipice, so I have to say it. You're at the precipice of change, moving from perhaps a place of chaos, a place of change, a place of disruption, releasing a burden, making choices that are going to be a better match for you, moving on. Even though moving on could be a rough energy to go through, you are in alignment with your fate, in alignment with your destiny, and you'll know you are by the way it makes you feel. Energy never lies, and we see aligning with the 10 of Cups, your true happiness, your true emotional fulfillment. This is the message I have for you today, Pisces. God bless.